Daydreamer64 here. Today we're going to look at the graphics within Pokemon Sword and Shield. As you see right now, I'm looking around and everything's looking pretty good. Obviously the trees are what's getting most attention by fans. When you look at the trees, they just look really awful and bad and underdeveloped. When we even go closer into it, I mean, you can pretty much tell that they just look like there's not much detail to them, that they look really plain and almost like N64 graphics or early GameCube graphics. But when I'm looking at the game overall right now, everything's looking pretty good. The character animation is pretty good. The rocks are a little, I guess they're okay. The grass is good. All Pokemon animation in the game are actually really good in my opinion. I think Game Freak definitely did a good job with all the animation. That's what's most important, is that we get the Pokemon animation good. Even the battle animation is good. But then we look at the tree in the background and yeah, that looks pretty bad there. It looks super like stiff and weird, and it just looks really just out of place almost. Right now, I mean, the graphics looks pretty good right now here. I don't know if this is in-game graphics. I think this is more of a commercialized graphics, just kind of advertising the Dynamax feature to get us to kind of more understand it more. But if this is in-game graphics, it's really great. The Gyarados looks amazing. And again, I'm actually really excited about the battle animation within the game. Everything looks on point to me. I know people have been comparing the game to the graphics of Breath of the Wild, and for me personally, I feel like you can't compare anything to Breath of the Wild at this point. In my opinion, that game is such a great game that if you compare any game to that, it's just so far off, and especially any game in the Nintendo world. And so I know people have been comparing the two, and I know Zelda just pretty much blew everyone's mind away. The creators of Zelda Breath of the Wild blew everyone's mind away. But here I circled here, the game footage isn't done. And so that's one thing I want to highlight. Game Freak's letting us know that, yeah, you know, this kind of metal thing, I don't know what this is, a Pokemon gym or not. That looks kind of weird. But it kind of looks like something from Pokemon Coliseum, in my opinion. But here, I mean, the train looks pretty cool. I mean, everything looks pretty decent here. I mean, it is Game Freak's first real test in producing a game for a main console. This tree looks really out of place here. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Game Freak's going to work on this. I'm really confident that they're going to work on this, and I think everything's going to be fine. I think this game is going to be great. I know it's been getting a lot of bad reviews for the graphics and the National Pokédex, but overall, I think this game is going to be great, and I'm really excited for it. This is Daydreamer64. Thank you for watching.